Came up with this idea just last night. Put together some MDF, 3/4 inch MDF. I married them together and made 1.5 inch tabletop Bondo, all the seams, all the imperfections, to try and make it as level as acceptable for a bar top. From here, I'm going to put an ice rink on top. Obviously, it's not wide enough for a full ice rink, so I reduced it down. I'm going to make it center and then put the goalie crease on either end. It won't be to scale width-wise, but should look pretty cool. I picked up some electrical tape to use as blue lines and red line. I'm going to mark in a goalie crease and see how it turns out. From there, I am going to epoxy the top to give it a good hard clear coat shell to stand up to wear and tear. Had a couple last minute changes. Couldn't let it just stay white and wide open. Had to represent UND Hockey. Thought it'd be a pretty cool touch. So I have got all the decals in place. I decided to paint this blue line with spray paint. Turned out okay. This is again more or less turning into a training exercise for me. It's more of a prototype at this point. I think in the future what I'm going to be doing is going to the local vinyl shop and having them print all my red line, blue line, circles and everything like that, just to make it more uniform and consistent. For the epoxy today, I am using stuff local. Picked it up at Menards, Fama wood. I'd never heard of it until I found it there. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Part A, part B. You can hear my furnace going or my heater going right now. Stuff works better when it's at that 70-degree mark in the shop, so I'm making it a little bit warmer in here to make it easier to pour and settle on the project. Everything is leveled. I'm just going to do one big flood coat. Usually I do 2 coats, but since I've sealed it with paint already, I don't think I'll have any air bubbles coming up, but you never know. First coat of epoxy is down. I say first coat. I was only going to do 1 coat, but I'm not overly happy with it. I think it probably looks pretty good on the camera here, but there are some flaws, most notably the edge. I don't know if the edge is a little higher or what, but it almost created a pool in the middle of the board here that kind of trapped it from flowing over the edge and getting the flow that I wanted. On top of that, I had a issue here. That one might actually show up. I torched it too much, got a little yellow spot, had to pull the epoxy off and put some back on, and now it's kind of messed up. So one more light coat, one more light flood coat, and it should be good to go. I'll do that on Monday morning. I'll give it a good sand and then coat it. All right, here it is. Bar has been in place now for just over 2 months. Happy with how everything turned out. Some superficial surface scratching, some dings. Nothing I'm overly concerned with, but normal wear and tear. In the beginning, I wanted to do more of a floating style shelf, so I found these mending plates to use. Didn't get the support I wanted, so I decided to add these black pipe, paint it red, make it look like a goal, kind of tie the whole theme together. I think it's pretty cool how it looks. Any questions, comments, just let me know. Maybe point you guys in the right direction if you want to do this on your own, or go from there. I'd estimate materials somewhere around that $300 range. Time, maybe a couple weeks of your time to get it from beginning to end. Project that anybody should be able to really handle. But if you have any questions, again, just let me know. Thanks for watching.